It's just like you can try to see them like a computer. They just save it in their brain, not always work and see it. Never forget. That is the one. That's the word autobiological memory. Auto means big and bio is mean very big. That is the meaning. It's like a computer that could save many things in it. Save many information.
Many information in their brain, right?
Yeah, they
because
don't
though
force them to work.
I am thinking that their brains work is much more than others brain, right? It means I feel that their brain work much more than other people's brain.
The point is, it's not that their brain works more than other.
It's naturally, you mean?
Yes, it's just naturally.
Okay. So, but I don't know is the capability of this kind of people, if they can study well or not. For example, it's mathematics, they go well. For the art,
maybe, but
it impact to the way or how successful the study.
No, they just like normal people, but their brains have special ability. You can think it like that.
So this is an advantage. I agree. This is an advantage.
Advantage? You think it's an advantage? I don't think it's an advantage. I think it's a disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Why?
We are debating. You can choose their side. You choose disadvantage or advantage.
I choose the disadvantage.
Okay, then tell me why.
Because so many things we don't need to remember. For example, what is the button is broken. We don't need to remember that. We don't need, because it's not important, right? So if you just you have to spend the energy to remember that. It's a waste of time and waste of energy also.
There's no waste of time in their memory. They just need to look through it and they remember it. It does not took any time.
Does it make them tired?
Yes.
Yes, because that's why it's good. It's not good, right? Because okay, if you have a capability to remember well, so you should use it for the valuable thing. For example, you should spend the time to sharpen your skill. You remember all the knowledge to sharpen the skill. For example, the computer skill, for the mathematics knowledge.
Yes.
For example, everything you should spend your brain effort to focus on that. Should not focus on something stupid. It's like what time I wake up or what time I get out of the building to go for work. We don't need to remember that.
Even if you said don't need, they still remember that. They remember those things does not mean they cannot remember what you just say.
Okay.
They can remember the thing that they study every day, not just those little things.
So I want to say another issue is that, so this kind of people is so very, very detailed, right?
Yes.
Very detailed. So when I talk to you, I and you are friend, right?
No.
Any problem, I remember. Right? If you have any problem, I mean the bad thing, I remember everything and never forget. So whatever you make me annoyed, I will tell your best thing to anybody else, to everybody else, right?
What do you mean?
Because because I remember all the crude thing of you, right?
You remember good.
I remember all the crude thing. I mean the bad thing of you.
Yes.
Right? So at the time, in any time in the future, we may not be a friend. So I can tell to many people your bad thing, to debate you.
That is one thing that you could say that is a disadvantage. For them.
Disadvantage, yeah. It's really disadvantage. Really disadvantage.
But
For example, do you like other people who remember everything you do?
maybe,
You like them?
maybe,
Even the bad thing?
maybe.
For example, Châu,
Because
okay,
we're
go to
friends.
the toilet in the morning, 9 o'clock a.m. and go out at 10 o'clock a.m. So stay in the toilet very long.
So you think
So
everyone?
no place for me.
So you're trying to say that everyone is acting like that too, or you just say one people?
I'm talking about also biologically,
Yes, and are you
Because-
saying about
because
everyone?
remember everything.
Yes.
So it means that is sometimes that type of memory will disturb you.
Yes, you could say that it's like that, but you think that everyone that had autobiological memory will do that or not?
I think so.
That is what you just think.
Because so I just wonder if they remember everything but and don't do anything. Do you think so?
Yes, so what?
They remember and they have to use it sometime.
But those things, they don't need to use them if they don't need to.
But so it wastes up the memory.
But the
It wastes
thing,
of time and wastes of memory.
you are,
You should use this memory space for other valuable thing.
you didn't need to say it like that because there's still a lot of space in the brain, and also that is not the biggest disadvantage. That is just a part. You still not have the big. You still don't have the big
Big
weapon
advantage.
to
be beat
attack
other.
me.
To attack you.
Yeah, and besides, if you had a biological memory, you would not forget the important things like the project that I just tell you about the people that Alzheimer or something with the brain. They will not break promise. Ôi, đấy là cậu đấy. Đấy là cậu đấy. Mẹ ơi, vô im rồi.
Thua.
Ừ, thua rồi.